We are back in the unit today. Do you ever have stock that just sits around and won't move? I do. I've got loads of it. I think I currently have about 1,500 items listed on eBay, and over the past day I thought, do you know what, I've got so much to list in terms of take pictures and stuff, but I thought I've got so much sitting around already, why don't I do something about it? So I thought, rather than keep taking pictures and keep listing stuff that I have got, I'm going to try and get rid of some of this stuff. So since last night about 7 o'clock, sat down chilling out watching a film, thought I'm going to delist about 50 items and then relist it, sell similar, and then lower the price. So I've done that last night. I think I got to about 40 to 50 listings, and that's all I could be bothered to do. I've just got so bored of it. It's a bit mind numbing, isn't it, listing, especially when you're listing that much. Yeah, so I've done about 40 to 50, and over the course of, well, since, what's the time now? The time is now 10 o'clock in the morning. I have sold 8 of those things that I relisted, or I didn't relist, sorry. So when you delist, always sell a similar, because eBay thinks you're then starting a new listing rather than just relisting the same thing. Helps the algorithm apparently, and eBay like to see you playing about with your store, and eBay just like to see that you're active on your store. So these things are all positives. So without further ado, I'm going to show you what I sold, and I'll show you what I had them listed for the first time round. Let's put this on. There, you can see me. And then what I sold them for this time. The thing is that as a reseller we buy loads, don't we? But sometimes it can come on top, you can have too much. It's difficult. So first up, I had this listed for months and months. I had it listed for £25. I took it down, sold it as similar, sold it for £16.55. That was the first sale. Second sale was, who remembers these? Any of the old school gamers out there? These were for your Xbox 360. This was back in the day what you used to enhance your Wi-Fi or connect your Wi-Fi. I can't remember, it's so long ago. Getting a bit old now. I had this listed for £15. I took it down, sold similar, sold for £9. Third sale was a Sony Walkman. This isn't one of the sort of better models that you want. There are more expensive ones out there. I only took down things I've had listed for, well, as a rule of thumb, I've just done 40 days or over, so just over a month. Anything I've had listed for a month or over. I'm going to do the same tonight as well. But this was the third item that sold. I had this listed for £25 originally. I reduced the price to 20. It still didn't sell, and then I reduced it to, well, I delisted it and sold similar, and I put it up for 15. Someone offered me £13. I took it. It's still more money than what I paid for it. I think I actually paid £1 for that at a car boot sale, so still more money than what I paid. Speaking of pounds, well, I paid £2 for this. A Google speaker, similar to like an Alexa, but the Google version. I paid £2 for this. Has no cable, wire, etc. Does work. Originally, I had it listed for £17.99. I delisted it, sold similar, sold for £12. It's all stuff that I've had laying around for ages, and if it's laying around, it's not making money, is it? And we're not in the game for holding, we're in the game for selling. Right, so I was just picking out some footwear. Next up is a couple pairs of shoes I've had. So first up is a pair of ZX 750s, Adidas. Let's put the light back on, you better see what I'm showing you. ZX 750s. They're in good nick on the front, on the tops, all the fronts, etc, etc. There's just a little bit of heel drag to the bottoms. I paid £5 for these at the car boot sale. I listed them originally for £30, I think. Delisted them, sold similar, sold for £22.99. Next up, Converse. See, I buy a lot of Vans, as you know. I do buy Converse, but I tend to buy them when they're like this, like my shoe size. These are a size 11. So 11s and 12s, the big boy sizes. Anything in footwear tends to do well when they're in like really big sizes, 11s and 12s, because obviously I think the average male size is like an 8 or a 9. So they're obviously made loads of those, but you don't get as many pairs made. Like, I think if you go into like JD, for example, when they get a new pair of shoes, say, I don't know, a new pair of Nike trainers, they'll have 20 pairs of an 8, 9, maybe 10 pairs in a 10, but then when it gets to like the 11s and 12s, they'll only have like 5 pairs of them. So they're a bit harder to get hold of. So again, the Converses, I think I had these up for 25. I delisted them, sold similar, they went for £20. So only knocking a fiver off, and I think I paid like £3 for these. But they still add up. Next up is a rank audio. Now this unfortunately didn't work, but again, I think I had this listed for like 100 days, if not longer. And I think I had it up for £40, and it's just been sat here just collecting dust. I mean, look, you can see it's covered in dust on the back. Probably all come off in my face. Probably can't see that, just inhaled most of it. Again, yeah, sat around, I delisted it, sold similar, sold for £20. I got that from a house clearance, so it owes me nothing. Just a bit of a few pennies that I probably paid for the lot. And then the last one is a Shark Hoover. I've already wrapped it, but it's in the box. It's in the box, already wrapped. I had that around for ages. I've actually gone through a lot of the vacuums that I've got and reduced the prices, or again, delist, sell similar. Going to do it again tonight. But that, I think I paid £10 for that. It comes with a spare battery charger, the ones that slot in like the stand. I had it listed for £70 and I put it down to 50. Someone offered me 40. I just took it. It's better in my pocket. The thing is, I have so many things that I have got to sell, and the thing is, when you list things, that could be the price they're going for at that time. But obviously the market's always changing, especially getting closer to Christmas. People haven't got as much money, the economy, etc, etc. The government taking every last penny we have, the cost of living. There's a lot of things you've got to take into consideration. So this is just another thing, like where they've been set on the store for ages, when they were listed at that price, that might have been the going rate then. It's just different now, so you've got to go over it, got to keep on top of it, which is something I never do, which is what I'm trying to do, trying to be a lot more productive. But the thing is, for me, is that I'm still going to list things that I'm buying now as well. It's just that I'm going to also try and be a bit more productive and list things that I've had sitting around. I'm still going out, I'm still shopping, I'm still buying more than I need to. Don't we all? That's the fun part of the job, isn't it? Going out sourcing and going to boot fairs and, you know, charity shops and auctions, blah blah blah, house clearances. But this is I wouldn't say it's the less enjoyable bit, because it's still fun selling stuff, but I mean, that's the job itself. But the part where you've just got to do like the admin side, that's the bit that I hate, but it's probably the most important part, you know, keeping on top of stuff. I mean, I've got things that I had listed that I've had up for like £150, and for some whatever reason they're worth like 50, 60 quid. But yeah, that's how long I've had them listed and laying around. Right, that's all the rep stuff back in the car. Off to the post office now. Just been re-evaluated today. Unfortunately, I'm still below seller standard as well, but I'm nearly there. I think I'm at like 0.4% of what's the word they call it, like eBay stepping in. It needs to be at 0.3, so very close. Hopefully next month. But yeah, I'm not going out tonight on a Friday night because I'm now old and boring, so I'm going to do the same tonight. I'm going to do my best. I'm going to delist like 50 things, and I'm going to start just, I think, like what was I doing originally? I was taking off like 20% roughly of the price that I had them up for before. So I'm just going to keep doing it. I'm just going to keep knocking off like 20%. And yeah, just get rid of some stuff. I mean, if I could sell, you know, if I could delist and then sell similar or relist 50 things a day, and then I'm selling like 8 to 10 things of those every day, I'm just clearing through stock that is stagnant, that's not going to be moving anyway. So it's a positive in my eyes. It's just got to be done, innit? It's got to be done. I'm telling myself this. But we can do it together. We'll all do it tonight. We'll all go home after your work, or if you do the same job as me as a reseller, we're gonna all delist 50 things, 10 things, 5 things, however many you do, and we're gonna sell similar. And hopefully we'll have a nice busy weekend. But I'm gonna crack on because I've got a lot to do. But I would love and leave you all. Thank you very much for watching. If you made it to the end, of me just rabbiting on and talking rubbish, but some of you seem to like that. I don't know why. But I will see you all very soon. You look after yourself.